Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Yeah. I'm the product manager and the founder of the Suite Wallet. Today, I'm bringing a keynote Suite Spotlight boosting the ecosystem on Suite. Our main focus today is not about Suite Wallet itself, but more about a set of tool sets and public service we are building on Suite to help you accelerate your project. But still, let me introduce a few words about Suite Wallet itself. Let me share some of our principles first. First is open source. We believe open source can not only improve the transparency of our project, but help our project to become more secure by letting anyone to audit our source codes. And next one is check nothing. Most of the members of the Suite Wallet will came from the Web2 giants. We know how companies like Facebook, Twitter, or TikTok tracking your personal data, and how using the personal data for advertising and recommendation. For us, we realize you should own your data, and not tracking can also prevent some very bad things happen on Solana before, like reporting your public key to the cloud services. Here are some highlights I want to share with you guys about Suite Wallet by now. First, Suite Wallet is most widely used third-party wallet on Suite, and with over 600,000 installations and 200,000 followers on Twitter. And we have some very cool features like biometric else for you, to help you log in with your wallet with a single touch. And we are not checking this from you. And more about Suite Wallet we'll share in the demo day. See you there. Now, let's back to our main focus today. Here is a picture of an typical dApp infrastructure overview. Now we have the wallet. There are two crucial components you can never miss when you are building an dApp: the blockchain nodes and the wallet. Blockchain nodes is your gateway to interact with the blockchain itself, and the wallet is a repository of the user assets. First, let me introduce the wallet kit. The Suite Wallet Kit is a powerful JavaScript SDK to help you connect all wallets on Suite with ease. If you are familiar with Ethereum system, you can regard the Suite Wallet Kit as a combination of the Rainbow Kit and WAGMI. It helps you with a powerful your components. You can connect all wallets on Suite with ease, and also we provide a handful of React hooks for you to build your own blockchain logic. Here is a quick sample of how easy it could be for you to build your own app with a single few lines of code to interact with the wallet kit. And on the right side, with maybe 4 or 5 lines of code, you got all the connections to the support to all wallets, and we help you manage a connection with different wallets. And we also provide some feature like helping new user to onboarding Suite ecosystem with ease. And here are some highlights I want to share with you about our Suite Wallet Kit. Suite Wallet Kit is most widely used SDK among all third-party Suite SDKs. And we provide all-in-one components, not only UI interface, but also the webhooks to help you accelerate your development of your dApp. And currently, already over 60 open source projects have been built on Suite Wallet Kit. And we provide the migration guide for any break changes happening on the Suite. And we also help you manage the dependency of your projects. Also, you can customize your Suite Wallet Kit to fit your own dApp's layout. Now, let's go back to this chart. We had just introduced the Wallet Kit to improve the connection between the dApps and wallets. Now, let me introduce the Suite Public Node service to improve the connection between dApp and the blockchain nodes. Suite Public Node service is not just a phone node service. It's also with the GraphQL and the index service support. Here are 2 key reasons why we're building our own node service. First is stability, because other third-party phone nodes are used by a lot of other projects, and it cannot meet our own requirements. So we decided to start our own node service first. And with the development Suite, we noticed that the current node APIs can meet our requirements, especially in the early days. For example, when you are running a transaction list, you need to get all the objects from the transactions, it maybe takes about 10 or 20 megabytes to render a single transaction list. That's why we're building our own index service and the phone node service to solve those kind of problems. Let me take a few examples. First, WebGraphQL. Here is a quick example. Let's say we are building an app to display a coin balance amount for users. You need to first, on the right side, you need to first get the own coins by the users, and then you need to get the decimals to display the balance correctly. For each request, it takes about 200 milliseconds, compared to the other maybe about 400 milliseconds. But using our own GraphQL service, we handle all those stuff for you. You can make only one single request and query all the results you want with ease. And the more complexity your DApps become, the more improvements you get by using our own GraphQL node service. Here is another example for how GraphQL can simplify your code. On the left side, we are querying the NFTs owned by one users. You only need to pass name, URLs, and the descriptions, and then you got the phone list of the user on the assets on the NFTs. But on the right, you need to first query all the owned object IDs, then filter, then get all the object data, then filter the NFTs, then return the results. Compared together, it will save you 5 or 6 times of code by using our GraphQL API. Our GraphQL can also reduce your bandwidth and latency of your apps. On the left side, because the GraphQL can let you specify which fields you are going to query, it's only taking maybe about 100 kilobytes. But on the right, when you are using JSON RPC, it takes maybe 1 or 2 megabytes. It's maybe 10 or 100 times all the response size you saved when using our GraphQL API. Now, let's revamp what public node service can provide to you. First, our public service have built-in GraphQL support, and the SQL support for our index service is coming soon. And using GraphQL can save up to 99% request latency to our DApps to improve user experience. Our public service are used by many projects on Suite right now. We handle over 30 million requests from 1 million individual IPs per day. And we are not tracking or logging any personal data. And more importantly, our public node service is maintained by the product builders for product builders, because we know if there anything goes wrong with network, if there are any performance issue, we will be first to know and first to publish the fix and first to push online. Last, let me introduce a Node Pilot, which open source component or tools will be open source very soon. The Node service is the Node Pilot is a tool to help you manage or run your own phone nodes of the suite. It has some built-in features like auto upgrade, alerting, and health checks. All of those stuff can be managed by your command line or even Telegram, like you type in /restart, then you got your node /restart or upgrade. Let's revamp what I introduced today. First, the suite wallet itself, it's used by a lot of users, and it has some very cool feature built in, and we will mainly introduce in the demo day. And next, the Suite Wallet Kit. Suite Wallet Kit is also a very powerful toolkit for you to connect all of on Suite with ease, and also have many built-in React hooks to simplify your code logic. Next, public node service. It's used by my project on Suite, and with GraphQL and Circle support is coming soon. And last, Node Pilot, which will come soon later this year, help you run your own phone nodes with ease. That's all I want to share today. Thank you.